Well, y'all. Look what the wind and blew in. We got Pam Bondi on the ones and the twos, y'all. Let me just tell y'all now. Get your popcorn, get your popcorn, get your popcorn, get your popcorn, and drop it in the comment section, y'all. We got some good stuff we about to cover today. Now, one of my subscribers was saying that popcorn I was eating in one of my other reactions seemed like it was really good, and I'm finna tell you it is. So if y'all got this, where y'all at, go get it. All right, I'm about to let y'all know right now. It's in a purple bag and it's Boom Chicka Pop sweet and salty kettle corn. And when I tell y'all, it is delicious. It's 70 calories per cup. Get y'all some, because I'm dang so finna munch on some watching this. Let me tell y'all something. Why in the hell did we not know how the next days, weeks, and months was gonna go? We should have known something when Trump said, hey y'all, look, I need y'all to give me a table, I need some pens, I need a chair in the Capitol, because I'm going to start signing, and maybe somebody ain't never did this before, right in front of my haters' face, y'all. I'm about to start signing some executive orders. We should have known how that ball was rolling. And now I'm starting to see why he picked his cabinet to pick the way he picked them, because he picked the same people that's not only going to rock with him, but are going to be on the same pace that this man is. And somebody said, does Trump even go to sleep? Does he ever go to sleep? Like, does he? When does Trump have the time to go to sleep? Because that pen action is wild. Okay? So I'm going to tell you, like I was telling y'all the other reaction, Trump be like, tag, Zar, you in. Tag, heads up, you in. Tag, you in, you in. The only way I can explain this, y'all, is you know how they be running track and they have them little bars in their hand, they run and run, and they pass it to the next one, and then that one take off. This is what is this is what's going on. And now your girl is in the building and she's not playing no freaking games with y'all. So with that being said, y'all, get your popcorn, drop it in the drop it in the comment section, and we're gonna get into the video. Now, I want to know who love me. Where y'all watching me from? I know some of y'all watch from bed, some of y'all watch from your living room, some of y'all watch from work. Where y'all watching me from? Let your girl know so I can shout y'all out and give y'all some love in the comment section. All right, let's shut up. Well, let me shut up and let's get into the video, y'all.
These criminals made one very big mistake. Ooh. They wound up in Polk County. And I'll tell you, it's bad enough in one thing to profit from poisoning others, but it's another when you bring drugs from Mexico into our country, California, Texas, Georgia, and end up in our state and do it with impunity. Because when you're in this country illegally and you're doing things illegally, I want to tell you, and you wind up in Polk County, Grady Judd is going to find you. The DEA is going to help them, and my statewide prosecutors are going to lock you up for as long as we can.
We're going to enjoy it.
Oh, hi, we're going to enjoy it.
And each of these defendants are looking at 30 years in Florida State Prison for conspiracy to traffic drugs.
Man, y'all, let me tell y'all, he said, and we're going to enjoy it. So y'all keep on getting out there protesting and doing all that BS y'all doing and making it easy for these folks to find you, because they gonna find you. But okay, now, when she was, y'all, it was so crazy because I was watching some of her hearing and she was so calm and cool and like, you know, and he was just talking over and stuff. Okay, I see what y'all saying. She ain't coming to play. She did what she did to get herself through that door, and now she ain't coming to play with y'all. That's what I'm talking about. Let's get into it. Breaking: newly confirmed U.S. Attorney General Pam Bondi is calling for the Epstein client list to be released to the public. This is what Americans want to expose the evil. Let me tell y'all something. And I don't know if it's still on Netflix, but when I tell y'all, I made it through watching it. But when I tell y'all, I was just so disgusted. And then they showed so many places that these people be shopping at. Like, you would be shocked of what was bagging, these organizations that was bagging him up. So I can only imagine. Y'all think these damn people are being lunatics now. If that get released, oh, hell on earth gonna break. Now, we seen meltdowns, right? We seen meltdowns. But y'all, let me tell y'all something. The mental hospitals is finna be packed with these fools. Because I'm telling you, if that gets released, y'all see what's going on now with all this exposure stuff going on. Just imagine. All right, y'all. So let's go on and get on into it.
Well, we know he was on the plane, not only on the plane a couple times, multiple times. He traveled internationally with Jeffrey Epstein. And he was on the plane called the Lolita Express because it supposedly had a bed in there where Jeffrey Epstein had young girls. He has been a friend of his, a continuing friend of his for years and years. Contrast that with Donald Trump, who hasn't spoken to him in many years, over a decade, after he kicked him out of Mar-a-Lago for bad behavior. So that's the difference there. And I think Americans see the two-tier justice system. But, you know, we don't know. They're saying Clinton has not been to his private island, but he has traveled all over the world with Jeffrey Epstein.
And who else?
I want to know why A.G. Garland and the Justice Department are so quiet on this tonight. You know, they're out there labeling parents domestic terrorists, yet they're saying nothing about this. And these documents were so slow to come out. Human trafficking is a multi-billion-dollar business in this country, and Jeffrey Epstein is dead, and Ghislaine Maxwell is in prison for 20 years where she belongs. And if people in that report are still fighting to keep their names private, Sean, they have no legal basis to do so unless they're a child, a victim, or a cooperating defendant by some chance against some potential case against Ghislaine Maxwell. And I think Mark Garagos, as a great criminal defense attorney, will back that up as well.
So sick. And Tom McDonald said something there on his little Christmas chart. He said, Epstein didn't kill himself. I was like, wait, what? What? That threw me off. I was like, what do you mean? What do you mean? But yes, y'all, it's good, ain't it? You got your popcorn, y'all eating? Drop it in the comment section, y'all. Shout out to one of my subscribers. Well, my half, she's family now. She said, hey, I grab popcorn and be ready to come watch your reaction. So hey, thanks to you, we dropped popcorn in the comment section. I think that's dope because it's a lot to eat. It's a lot to watch. So we gotta have a little popcorn. All right, Cash Patel's Trump's Day 1 directive released the names in Epstein's black book and more. Shut down the government gangsters. Ooh, Cash. Now this is crazy. Do y'all know that they pushed this man's voting thing for another week? This man, so I know for a fact, man, when that man, they better stop playing and let this man come on through. But it's just judging by how long they holding him. Like, come on, what are we waiting on? I'm telling you. He's someone else that, boy, we finna dive into it.
But who? That is, I mean, there's...
Oh, that's under direct control of the director of the FBI. Just like the manifesto from the Nashville school shooting of the Catholic school. We still haven't seen that, right? It's not the Nashville police or PD saying we don't want this out. The FBI airmailed into that operation and said, this is not getting out. Because they do that because this is another government gangster operation. All these local law enforcement communities get funding from the DOJ and FBI for local programs. And if you don't cooperate, you're not getting your $1 million for this, and you're not getting and that's a lot of money to these local districts. That's how they play the game. That's why you don't have a black book. Or the
but the black book, it's not just sitting. I mean, that's Hoover power times 10.
And to me, that's a thing I think President Trump should run on. On day one, roll out the black book. And not just that. On day one, roll out all of the text messaging communications we were told were deleted. On day one, play the rest of the video of the pipe bomber. On day, one of the reforms I talk about in government gangsters is you need a central node to be continuously declassifying. This is another thing they do. They overclassify. And I'm telling you, as a former number 2 in the IC, they overclassify 50% of the stuff there to protect the deep state. Oh, no, you can't see that. Nothing to see here. Gina was a master at it, of doing it. And we still haven't seen half of the Russiagate report that we wrote. Still under lock and key. On how the ICA was originally constructed. We put 10,000 man hours against John Brennan's team that did it. And we found out why they came up with their bogus conclusion. But we couldn't sell it to the world because we couldn't talk about it. And the government gangsters came in and buried it. All of these things, there needs to be a continuing central power, whether it's the White House or offsite, that says every request that comes in, just right out the door, as long as it's not a major threat to national security.
Ooh. Yep, y'all, it was good. Really good. So now, I mean, I can put 2 and 2 together and see why they taking all day to let that man come on through. All right, y'all, let's dive into it.
Hey, everybody, Jeremy Harrell, LFA TV. We got some great news. Today, Pam Bondi, former Attorney General of Florida, Trump's nominee for the Attorney General of the United States to oversee the Department of Justice. She was sworn in today with President Trump and Clarence Thomas. Justice Clarence Thomas of the Supreme Court swore her in today with President Donald J. Trump. They gave a brief press conference, and then she got right to work. It hasn't even been a full day. She went right to work, and she's already announced to stop all federal funding to all sanctuary cities immediately. If you're a sanctuary city out there in California, Illinois, Chicago, any place like that, if you're a sanctuary city, all federal funding immediately stops to you today.
Ooh.
Also, she's also announced that she vows to charge and prosecute immediately any official that stands in the way or tries to impede ICE officials or border agents. Immediately. And number 3, she has just announced that she vows to open up investigations into anybody who was involved in Trump lawfare that went after him illegally, violated many of his constitutional rights, i.e. Jack Smith, i.e. Merrick Garland, i.e. Letitia James, i.e. Fannie Willis, i.e. Fat Alvin Bragg. Pam Bondi has put her money where her mouth is, and she is promises made, promises kept, just like her boss. So just to recap, Pam Bondi, confirmed, sworn in today, is now the official Attorney General of the United States.
Man.
Immediately halts all funding, federal funding, to any sanctuary city. That's going to make them bend the knee real quick.
Yes, sir.
Immediately opening up an investigation into all Trump lawfare
You little
and
dirty
threatens
lunatic.
to charge and then ultimately arrest and prosecute any official that stands in the way of ICE getting into a city or getting into a jail or anywhere and getting these illegal aliens out.
Finally.
And it's not even fully day one yet.
It ain't even a day
For all
one.
of that and more, LFATV.us, LFATV.us on X, and, of course, you can follow me right here on Instagram, or if you're watching this on X, follow us here as well. God bless. Let's keep it moving day by day. See you tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
All right now, y'all. Boo, she was quiet before the storm. I'm sitting here like, why she ain't trying to talk? And why this and that? But baby, she was quiet before the storm. All right, y'all, at Murderino 417.
Hey, everybody, Jeremy Harrell.
Jeremy, okay. LFA TV, live from America TV Network, y'all. All right, man. Woo. Okay, so we digging more into the Epstein situation. Government officials, politicians, royalty. They were taping everybody. Everything was being filmed. Okay, and this is coming. We finna dive into this, y'all. Everything, boy.
When you say that she has videos or she has knowledge of videos that exist about people like who? People well-known names?
very well-known names. The government officials, the politicians, the royalty. They were taping everybody every moment when you walked into the New York mansion, to Palm Beach. Everything was being filmed.
Do you think people knew they were being taped?
No.
No.
I do not. Not at all.
Giuffre alleges Maxwell and Epstein were blackmailing the wealthy and the powerful.
When you say that she has videos or she has knowledge of videos.
Y'all, OMG. Diddy, him, and so many others. Oh my God, y'all. Y'all think they was shaking in their boots now. They about to be shaking. They shaking so much now. The boots said, hell, I'm finna get up off you. Them boots said, hell, I got to get up off you. They shaking so much. Boy, let me tell y'all something. It's about to go down. Well, y'all, I hope y'all ready to get your popcorn and stuff. This is what we asked for. We voted this man in to expose, and y'all, they finna give it to us good. Diddy list 2. Look, I seen a comment, Diddy list 2. Ooh, they in for one. All right, y'all, so let's get back into it.
Let's look at Epstein for a second. When you're looking at his circle of influence, he is somebody who's kind of recruiting, just getting people on tape doing horrible things or raising money so they're in the pocket, right? Is that kind of his role?
I think that's part of it, but at the same time, he's doing a lot of that. He's also involved in financial crimes pretty much throughout his career. I mean, that's the common thread from Epstein from the 70s until his second arrest.
But they would know that if he was working as an operation, that would kind of be overlooked.
I think it was known. I mean, even in January 2020, you have John McCain's wife, Cindy McCain, saying, we all knew what Epstein was doing.
Right.
And this is the wife of a senator with no direct connection to the Epstein scandal. So that means top people in our Congress and Senate knew what Epstein was up to, and nothing was done.
And so is there a big body count?
Around Epstein?
Yeah.
I think there is to an extent. Mark Middleton, who I just mentioned, was found hung by the neck by an extension cord in May with a shotgun wound to the chest. And it was ruled a suicide in Little Rock, Arkansas. And a local court ruled pretty shortly thereafter that no video or, photos of the scene could be publicly released. And this was only after... Mark Middleton had been involved in Chinagate and numerous other scandals, but that only happened just a few months after the visitor logs of him meeting with Epstein was released last December, published by the UK's Daily Mail.
So that's one.
That's one recently. You also have Jean-Luc Brunel, who was a major facilitator of his sex trafficking activities, particularly when it came to the modeling industry. Turned up dead in his prison cell. You have Epstein himself, and then you have the son of Esther Salas, who was the judge overseeing the Epstein Deutsche Bank case, murdered at her home.
Y'all, wild. And of course, I'm finna end it just like this here, y'all. They are not a reckon to be messed with, y'all. When I tell y'all they are coming, they are coming. They heard us. And it is so sickening. That man's story, y'all, is just sickening. And then you got Diddy and so many other people that are involved, and it's just sickening. It's disgusting. And shockingly, some of these people, we're going to be like, damn, you? Some of these people are going to be like, we already knew this, but I'm just saying, be ready. I don't even know if they really going to put it out there, you know what I'm saying? But boy, if they did, y'all, let's talk. I told you this was gonna be good. Drop the popcorn in the comment section, y'all. Let's talk. Let's chop it up. What's y'all thoughts? What's going on? I'm glad I listened. When I heard her hearing, she was just so sweet and calm and stuff like that. And then boom, she's the truth. Y'all right. She's the truth. Y'all got it. Y'all win. That's what's up, though. No, let's chop it up in the comment section. I appreciate y'all for tuning in, keeping it with your girl. Look, share, y'all, so this can get out. If you really rocking with your girl, go tell a friend to tell a friend, y'all. Share. I want one little gift for y'all for my birthday coming up in April, all right? I just want to hit 100. Okay? I'm at 83 something. We can make that happen. That'd be a beautiful birthday gift from y'all to me. Okay, that's all I'm asking for y'all for my birthday. Okay, because we got to get out there. We got to spread the word. All right, so until the next reaction, y'all, I love y'all. Please be safe. Remain safe. I'm up out of here. Let's talk.